This is the taste of joy. I don't know what I'm saying. I probably could have had a better adjective, but that's all I can think of. But cheers. You know what? Can't beat some iron brew, can you? So if Scotland have ever done one thing right, apart from making Ross Stewart, then it is making iron brew. It is a great drink. I love it. But anyway, guys, hello and welcome back to the channel. Today I've got a brand new video for you guys, and that's going to be my match review on the Sunderland Ipswich game. Note how I said match review and not a rant, because Sunderland have won a game of football in over a month. I don't know how we won today. Literally, scientists couldn't tell you how we won that game today. But will I take it? Absolutely, I absolutely will take that 3 points, because you know what, we needed our 3 points. But you know, I mean, to be fair, I think there were some lucky aspects today. You know, Hoffmann in goal was excellent. You know, I'm pretty sure you'll know who I'm on about when I say that someone's been going around saying Hoffmann's shit. Yeah, mate, I'm sure Hoffmann is a bad goalkeeper, isn't he? Jesus Christ, so I'm so happy for Hoffmann today, because he had a blinder, I think. Ipswich Town, I mean, yeah, they had a lot of possession, but I think similarly to Bolton, when Bolton came in 2 months ago, they couldn't do much with it. Like, to be fair, Ipswich couldn't score in a brothel, as far as I'm concerned, because they were useless up front today. Which I think surprised me, because, you know, you look at Ipswich, right, and they've probably got, in my opinion, one of the best attacks in the league. Like, you've got Macaulay Bonne, Joe Pigott, who are two proven strikers at the level. You also got Kyle Edwards on loan from West Brom, who, by the way, ran rings around us today, I thought. Sonia Luko, who used to play in the Premier League. You've got, you got Scott Fraser, Connor Chapman. I know Fraser and Chapman were only on the pitch for a small amount of time, but even still, Ipswich got probably, in my opinion, the best attackers in the league, and they couldn't do much there, which I think is definitely a huge worry for them, if I was going to say anything for Ipswich. But I'll go into Ipswich a little bit later on. I think I'm going to talk about Sunderland and the match first. So I'll go through the lineups, and we did change it a little bit today. You know, thought Mob saying that would stuck with a 4-2-3-1, but I don't think it did. I do believe we did maybe play a 4-4-2. You know, what Hoffmann in goal, back for Winchester, Wright, Doyle, and O'Nien. Evans and Neil in centre midfield, and I believe we had Embleton start the game at right midfield, I think, and Gooch at left midfield, and then Stewart and Broadhead up front. I think that's what we did. Please correct me if I'm wrong, but that's what I thought we did anyway. Ipswich, I don't think they went for 4-2-3-1 either. That Walton in goal, back four of Danasian, Enciala, Edmonton and Clements. Evans and Morsey in midfield, Aluko, Selina and Edwards all behind Macaulay Bonne. And yeah, the game was not great. You know, I was saying up to my mate yesterday, because I think it's going to be a scrappy game. And I think Sunderland, I said we'll end up nicking a 1-0 win, so I was almost right there by saying we'll nick a win, because we did nick the win. But to be fair, Ipswich weren't great, if I'm going to be completely honest. Like, you know, their fans may disagree, but I didn't think they were good today, to be honest with you. Like, yeah, they were probably better than us in midfield, personally. And yeah, the wingers had an absolute field day. But apart from that, they weren't excellent at all. They definitely didn't blow me away. I mean, again, I could be in the minority there. I don't think they were too great. But to be fair, we were just as bad, if not worse. Especially in that first 40 minutes or so, because we were just all over the place again. You know, I don't know why, but we can't seem to pass a ball properly. And I don't know why we just can't pass the ball. And at some points, you know, like, when we're trying to play a long ball, we're just lobbing it over. And I don't think one long ball actually made it to another Sunderland player today. Actually, no, I can think of one time. That was Diaku in the last second. That was the only time a long ball over the top managed to make it to another Sunderland player. But apart from that, they were either being won back by an Ipswich player or going out of play. We need to work on long balls. We need to try and just pass. Like what's wrong with just sending a long ball across the floor? Like, our players is not good enough to do that. Perhaps I don't know. I'm just guessing. But I was like, the first half was pretty boring. You know, Ipswich had more of the ball, didn't do much. Actually, I said do much. Like, Hoffmann pulled off a fantastic triple save, which I think definitely contributed to us getting the win, because that was a fantastic set of saves from Hoffmann there. Really, really good reflexes from him. Ipswich for really scored one of those goals, to be fair. And we didn't really look too threatening, we didn't get a shot on target in that first half. I believe we only had like 2 shots as well. The whole first half was just shocking. Second half, more of the same. The first half, we took a little bit of a while to wake up in the second half. Ipswich, again, same old with having lots of possession, but again, not doing much with it. And I think, I'm not going to go and say our defenders had an easy game because they didn't. But they definitely seemed to cope a little bit more in the second half, which I think is probably a better word to use. If I'm honest, Winchester, well, he was better. The Sheffield Wednesday game, one game and a highlight where he was just all over the place. He was a little bit better today. Right, wasn't too bad. I'm not gonna say Wright was too bad. He did okay. Again, probably would have preferred Flanagan, but Wright did okay. Doyle, I don't know. I think he. I'm not gonna say he was playing like panic football, but he seemed to like to hoof the ball up the field more than actually carrying it out, which I don't know. I mean, again, he's so young, he'll learn from that, I'm sure. 09, much better from 09 today, if I'm going to be honest. Yep, his position wasn't there sometimes, but apart from that, he is so much better as a fullback. Now, I know 09 doesn't like playing there, because obviously he doesn't like playing there, because why else would Johnson keep playing in midfield? But 09, he's a better fullback than he is a midfielder. Now, I know you might not like to hear that, but I genuinely believe 09 is a fullback. And although I think he's probably better on the right-hand side, he can still do a decent job on the left-hand side as well, which I think is great. Evans was shit. I thought Evans had a shocking game today. Probably our worst player, if I'm going to be honest. He was abysmal. Literally, every pass he made forward just went straight back to Ipswich. And he was just shocking today, I'm sorry. Neil couldn't do too much today. Ipswich, once again, our midfield was second best. And, Dan Neil, my dad was saying that Neil needs to leave this club if he wants to make it as a footballer, because literally, look at Jordan Henderson when he was here 10 years ago. He left to go to Liverpool, and look at him now. He's a Premier League winning captain. I'm just saying, Dan Neil. I love Neil. I know Neil's to sign a new deal, and I would more than love for him to stay. But I think as a footballer, if he's going to make it at the top, he's going to have to leave. I think Callum Doyle is if we don't go up Callum Doyle and then go back to Man City. But again, Gooch. To be fair, it was nice actually seeing the winger try to move the ball forward, but Gooch is just useless. I think Gooch is useless. Sorry, Gooch. I know that you do have a lot of fans on this on social media, but I think he was just useless today, Gooch. I'm gonna be honest. Embleton wasn't great either. If I'm gonna be honest. Yeah, I don't know. I just didn't really. I don't know. Embleton, he did amazingly at Blackpool last year. He's done well this season, but lately he's just not cutting it for me. Broadhead, I think, although he didn't do too much up front, I do like the fact that that he did put a shift in today. He ran a lot, making. I think he was definitely acting like a nuisance for the Ipswich defenders today, definitely. And same with Ross Stewart, I know Stewart was carrying an injury today again, but I think yeah, he didn't do too much as a striker, but I think he definitely caused a bit of a nuisance for the Ipswich players today. After the players that came on, McGeady, I've criticised McGeady all season, but at least today, when he came on, we actually looked like there was a bit of a spark there, which I think is quite nice to see. Pritchard didn't really do much, and now the Diaki, them two weren't really on the pitch long enough to really do much, I suppose. But yeah, we did win the game 2-0 somehow, or 9 with the softest header you'll ever see in your life. Awful goalkeeper from Walton in the Ipswich net. Definitely poor. Definitely should have saved. I don't know how that went in, but they did go in. And then obviously McGeady converted from the penalty to make it 2-0. And it was handball. You could say it was harsh, but at the end of the day, handballed it in the box, penalty. And I think I will probably talk about Ipswich a little bit now. I can see why they're doing better lately, but at the same time, like I said before, they've got some of the best strikers and attackers in this division, usually. But today they were useless up front, useless. Sonny Aluko especially. I'm gonna I'm not going to single him out, but he was shocking at 4 up for Ipswich today. You know, like, we missed so many sit. Like, he should have at least scored once for Ipswich. He was poor. You know, Bon was silent today, I thought. And Pigout came on, he wasn't on for too long. Again, I mean, I think Edwards, he was pretty lively today for Ipswich on the left wing. Definitely did a lot. If I was going to say the best player for Ipswich, probably is Donatian at right back. I don't know if I'm saying his name right. Donatian. I think he was probably their best player today at right back. He was a tank at right back. Like, literally nothing got past him. Excellent play today. Probably my best player for Ipswich. But if I was going to give a man of the match, torn between Hoffmann and O'Nien. I'm probably going to give a Hoffmann. I think O'Nien was better, but I think Hoffmann ultimately won us that game, in my opinion. But that's my opinion, and you guys can feel to differ with that. But, you know, guys, that's going to be it for today's video. You know, it was nice to not have to shout and be upset. You know, it's nice to win games, and hopefully it can continue for a little bit longer. You know, we got 2 trips to Shrewsbury and Cambridge, which really should be 6 points. Like, I know Cambridge have actually done decently this season, like, which is weird, because I don't know why. I thought they were doing a lot worse than what they actually are, but they're doing alright. And Shrewsbury have stunned me how shocking they've been this season. But again, should be 6 points in the locker before we do have those few home games that we've got against Oxford and Plymouth. So, you know, that's that. But yeah, that is going to be it for today's video. Hope you guys did enjoy this one. If you did, then make sure to give it a like. And if you do want to see more content in the future, then make sure that you hit that subscribe button. And also turn on the post notifications if you do want to get notified the second I do upload the video. Yeah, that's it for me, guys. Cheers for watching, and I'll see you all next time.